What is up guys, welcome back to a Testhand video here for Altergeist. So hope you guys are actually looking forward to this. This is going to be quite fun indeed to see what they could actually do. Of course this is more of a sit and wait kind of deck, so hopefully there is actually something to show for it. I doubt there would actually be combos, but I will try to explain a lot of the future turns. But without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so we have over here our first opening hand here. This is definitely quite nice. We could go for the Pot of Duality right away. If you guys don't want to just reveal it to your opponent, then that's okay, you could still play this. But if you're going to normal summon this Sequiltos anyway, you might as well just go for the Pot of Duality. So with that being said, let's just see. Alright, so we have Melee-Seek, we have over here Marionetta, and we have over here Gamma Seal. That's okay because Marionetta is exactly what we wanted. So let's go for the Marionetta, and let's put these guys back. We'll normal summon out the Marionetta. This will obviously allow us to set an Altergeist trap card directly from our deck. So what better card to go for than to actually just go for our Protocol. So we simply just set that down, and we could then set the, wow, Imperial Order as well. We could also have the Sequiltos in our hand, of course, whenever we want, because we could easily just swap it out if we need to, alongside the Kunkuri if we needed to. And we have over here Spoofing as well to also return Marionetta. And don't forget the fact that we have Mind Crush. We are definitely in the best scenario possible here, and there's honestly not much else I really need to explain about this. This is absolutely amazing for Altergeist to actually start off, so that kind of proves that this deck actually has that consistency to it. But with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so again, opening hand, you can see that we definitely have really amazing starters. Since we're going to go for the Marionetta anyway, might as well go for the Duality. The best way to actually start things off is to actually just go for the Duality, go for the Marionetta, and the Marionetta will just set our card, and that way we could actually then just go for the Duality. So we're kind of deck thinning in this particular scenario. So what I'll do here is obviously go for the Protocol, and we're going to shuffle our deck up again. Now let's actually go for the Duality, and then we could actually see what we actually have at the top over here. So right off the bat, we know that we don't have the Spoofing, so we could easily just go for the Spoofing here. So these two would go back to the deck, and now we could actually just set all four of these cards. Keep in mind, if your opponent had the intention to negate you in any way, you did have a Called by the Grave to start off as well, and also Dynamiscus, Spoofing, and Manifestation. You're quite possibly in the best case scenario in here, and yeah, seeing that, that's definitely quite amazing. Now, knowing that you did actually have personal spoofing, or rather, aside from personal spoofing, Dynamiscus is also interesting because you could have easily also added the Altergeist Melee-Seek, and this would have also been an interesting card as well to this card, though it doesn't really do too much on its own there. You simply discard it by Dynamiscus's effect, of course, and then you could easily just revive it with the Manifestation and continue with your plays there. So that is an extra option that you guys could actually do. But with that being said, let's move on to the next hand. Alright, 5 cards over here. We can't really see too much of a good start at this point, but that's okay. Protocol and the Melee-Seek is still definitely okay here, but we're going to go for the Duality. And again, surprisingly, Duality has been working out really well for us. We have Solemn Warning, we have Zonitron, definitely very nice, and we have Called by the Grave. So you definitely have a lot of great options here. You get this card, your opponent's instantly very scared, and yeah. But of course, we don't want them to, I guess, prepare for that, so we're not going to search for this. Zonitron, definitely very nice, because if you set these cards in the back row, and your opponent kind of knows this, they wouldn't really want to go for Harpy's Feather Duster, wouldn't they? Or they wouldn't really want to go for anything of the sort. That being said, Solemn Warning is also just a very powerful card to actually go for as well. However, for a bit of insurance, I'm going to go for the Mana Dragon Zonitron and return the Solemn Warning. However, all those choices were definitely quite viable, but we're going to set the Meluseek here. Or you could actually normal summon it, that would actually also be okay. We're going to set the Crackdown, very powerful. We're going to set the Mind Crush, also very powerful. And we also get to set the Protocol as well. And keep in mind, Protocol would send the Meluseek, and you would also get the search of that as well. And keep in mind, if any of these are destroyed, or even if all of them are destroyed, you go for the Zonitron to summon out, and you get to recover this. I think that's definitely a weaker start compared to the first two hands, but either way, that's okay. These would still be very viable as an option anyway, and you can't always ask for good hands every single time. However, that being said, let's go for second now. Alright, 6 cards in the hand. This is probably one of the best hands we could possibly get. I mean, look at that. We have an Impermanence, right? And we also have a Spoofing right here as well. We have an Ash to already kind of disrupt their plays. We have a Marionetta to summon out. We have Multi-Faker with Meluseek. I think the only card we're actually missing here is the Spoofing. No, we actually had Spoofing, sorry. So yeah, Marionetta easily sets our... where is it? Marionetta would set out, or not Manifestation, but Marionetta would set out, where is it? Protocol, there you go, it's at the top of the deck. So set the Protocol, and keep in mind we also have Meluseek, we also have Multi-Faker. This is an amazing start, there's nothing else to say about this. It's a really, really good hand, even if you're going second. Alright, again, really amazing start to this opening hand here. Keep in mind we could easily just negate or prevent our opponent from doing anything. We have the Gameciel right off the bat, so we could get rid of one of their powerful monsters like Dragoons or whatever, and now we could also just summon out the Marionetta, allowing us to set our Protocol right away. Very nice, of course. Sadly, we just can't search for the Spoofing. That's quite unfortunate, isn't it? But you know what, that's okay. We have this particular hand here, definitely very nice, and keep in mind we also have the Multi-Faker, we have the Sequiltos, we have Imperial Order to prepare as well. Again, it's like this sit and wait. Even on the second turn, you can't really do anything, but that's okay, you know. We have the Marionetta, and we have the Gameciel to get rid of anything, so the Dragoons just can't negate you. However, you have these two cards here, quite amazing, with the Multi-Faker to just chain off in the following turn. However, let's move on to the final test hand, and let's hopefully end things strong here. Alright, opening hand here, definitely a bit more different, but that's okay, we could actually search into it. So we go for the Pot of Duality, and we're going to go for our top 3 cards. Let's see what we get. Oh, perfect. We actually got Marionetta, and now we can bring these 2 cards back into the deck. We could easily normal summon the Marionetta, and search for our main card, the Protocol, and set it. Of course, don't forget that you always have the option to always go for the the Manifestation as well if you wanted to, but Protocol just happens to be the best card in every situation. So we have Protocol over here. We also have Spoofing, that's really amazing as well. And keep in mind we also have over here a Mind Crush, we have a Crackdown. With these 4, it's definitely a very powerful hand. We have a Kunkuri ready for attack, and we also have the Meluseek as well. This is again just one of the best hands you could possibly get for Altergeist in general. So yeah, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this. This was definitely quite fun because of the fact that this particular deck that I've built, I've been really happy with it, given the consistency is just so amazing. And look, you don't need the expensive cards, you don't need extravagance to actually do well here. Pot of Duality does the job on its own as well. So definitely give this a go. Don't just assume that extravagance is the only way to go here. Duality will definitely suffice. However, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely drop a like and also share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and also comment down below as well if you guys actually want to see more in depth into the test hands, where I actually delve into explaining what I would do throughout the whole game if this was the case. It would be a much longer video to maybe even do just one test hand, but if it's interesting to you guys, then definitely let me know. However, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.